Yes, I. Another beautiful day. We give thanks for life. I mean, I tell you the truth of the talk, people. What me I realize now, people, me I tell you straight up. The more truth me talk and the more me try to say certain things, for highlight certain things and give a narrative of advice to all the youths them. Because I know so youths don't really watch certain things and care about certain things. But when you reach them, you can reach them a certain way. And I do that and try to send a message. But what me notice, the more that me do, the more my video them I get restricted and I block. And I don't know why. Same content, nobody is getting deaded or me not show no craziness, but it's still getting blocked. So what I go to people, I make the news tell itself when I have nothing to say about what going on in Jamaica. Seeing, I gonna make it kind of spill out itself. Me not gonna do too much talking around it because it seems like my narrative goes against some of the things they restrict because they love the lies and the truth is heavy sometimes, people. That me realize, honestly. So anyhow, moving on to the news. You come let that money get paid off by NIAH Fada if you talk about CPR, you know. I don't know how that you know CPR, so good in CPR, don't know him none at all. So it look like him get paid off for bring down CPR right now. And I don't know personally, you know, people. I can't choose any sides because I don't like we know them people and know them other. So him could have tell the truth. Meanwhile, him could have get paid off to come right off the youth name. Anyhow, listen to what he's saying right here.
Why is CPR not hand over charity money yet? Because there's no money to hand over. CPR spent off the 27,000. CPR have less than 2,000 US dollar in the account. CPR take the people their money for extend him Airbnb, rent out hotel for Christmas, pay off him car, buy whole heap of crutches, pop Molly and whole heap of Cali and NEC for him and him dirty food friend them. CPR has spent off all our money, and me can bet CPR £1,000 if CPR can show we over $20,000 in that account. Anything I come on this app and talk, are straight facts. Me don't even come over here and tell a lie on nobody. CPR is a look at dirty what this boy. And anything with CPR tell you appear a lie. CPR, come and prove me wrong. The baby mother, come and prove me wrong. NIAH mother, wanna come and prove me wrong. CPR spend off the money. There's no money. This is why CPR sit down on TikTok every single day. I play a match. I try to make back when spend off. But because him have a spending addiction, everything when make, him spend it back. Because CPR have a Mali addiction. Him have a Cali addiction. CPR are one of the biggest waste man on this app. I mean, no one found not gonna like it because when I probably look up to him, but when I look up to a whole heap of fake people on this app. And so when the sun starts shining, when the same one starts step back from them. Listen to me, I tell you, sir. CPR, come and prove me wrong. Come and prove me wrong. Yeah? NIAH baby mother, come and prove me wrong. NIAH mother, come and prove me wrong. There's no money to give to none of them. CPR spend out the people their money because CPR feel like say him would continue and make the money. Him feel like say people would continue and support him. CPR take the money and go on our app and send people lion, TikTok universe, I shoot for a bunch of white girl. So him can try to bribe them and invite them to Jamaica. Listen to me, I try to tell them, sir. CPR is not a credible person. And me want to hear you as a yardie can stand on that. Because anything I come on this app and talk, me not tell a lie. CPR, come and prove me wrong. NIAH mother, come and prove me wrong. When I come and tell you say a lie, yardie I tell. When I prove some evidence, there's no money, guys. There's no money. I'm telling us all who were donate the money in the name of charity. I better ask back for the money. The man rob all of uno. The man chop all of uno. You hear me? I tell them, sir, stop wasting my time on enough of them people up on the app. Enough of them say, look how dirty what this corner boy. See, people look dirty corner boy now. Buy KFC chicken and jar bread and give to people and video it and talk about the charity when a content. Come out and prove me wrong, dirty boy.
Yeah, man, that you just pop out of nowhere with a lot of care about what CPR are do and the family and what them a go through. So it seem like him all in night or somebody pay him off. I don't know, but you can figure it out later. Anyhow, them find so much cocaina in a Jamaica. Me I talk about loads of it. Everybody know Jamaica is a midway passage route for the white girl. Anyway, listen to this.
The local narcotics police and its international partners are investigating a suspected major international white lady network. And when time we say white lady, we are talking about the powdery substance, yeah man, that resembles baking powder. Now, this follows the seizure of over 300 pounds of the illicit white drug in St Andrew in an apartment complex. It happened last week. Some 295 pounds of the illicit white drug with a street value of over 500 million United States dollars was seized at the apartment in Charelton Court in Upper St Andrew. The property manager has been charged in connection with the seizure, and he has since been identified as 63-year-old Alan Patrick Constable. Boy, funny how Alan Patrick Constable has the name of a constable and was arrested by constables. Boy, may I tell you, the irony of it all. He has been charged with possession of the illicit white drug, dealing and trafficking in the illicit white drug, and conspiracy to traffic the illicit white drug. It is said that the 63-year-old Alan Constable is also charged with possession of criminal property. He was charged following an anti-narcotics operation conducted by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division in St Andrew on January 8th. It is reported that sometime around 10:50 a.m., a team of police personnel acting on information intercepted a grey Toyota Hiace motor vehicle at the gate, which led them to an apartment. A search of the apartment and the vehicle uncovered 122 parcels of the illicit white drug. Superintendent Sam Blake, head of the FNID, stated that the substantial seizure is a significant blow to narcotics traffickers. So we're going to hear from Superintendent Blake as he weighs in on this latest and magnificent find by his police arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Listen.
These successful operations conducted by FNID between January 6th and 9, 2025 is further evidence of the effort being made to counter criminal networks operating in or through Jamaica. FNID will continue to focus its resources on those individuals and groups who pose the greatest threat to the state.
So this seizure, my peeps, comes on the heels of another major bust that happened just 2 days prior, when 42 pounds of the illicit white drug was seized in the parish of St James. In that incident, an intelligence-led anti-narcotics operation was conducted in the vicinity of a hotel in Lilliput, St James, resulting in the arrest of a criminal element identified as Christopher Kedo, a tour operator of Little London, Westmoreland, and the seizure of several parcels of the illicit white drug. Christopher Kedo has since been charged with the offences of possession of the illicit white drug, dealing in the illicit white drug, and preparatory steps to export the illicit white drug, conspiracy to export the white drug, and trafficking the illicit white drug, and also possession of criminal property. In a separate operation, a 58-year-old farmer from St. Elizabeth was also arrested on Thursday, January 9th, 2025 for suspected breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. A search of the vehicle he was driving uncovered 2.3 kilograms of the illicit white drug hidden under a black speaker box. He is identified as George Scott of Lovely Point in St. Elizabeth. George Scott was charged for possession of the illicit white drug, dealing in the illicit white drug, and trafficking the illicit white drug. The court dates for Constable, Kedo, and Scott is presently being finalized by the police. Boy, may I tell you, a decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man.
And the media still going on and on about Usian Bolt Jacket them. I wonder if I true people. Want to know about that? Tell me, please.
Our athlete runner, Usian Bolt. I want me here. Want me here? So the 2 pitney we have is not for him. What on them, man. He had 76 DNA lab. Please. You sure say them machine there are work right? You sure say them thing they were both tech is working right? I wonder if they mix it up with somebody else. Because no girl that out of them sounds so stupid and so fooling to give us a legend jacket picking. Nah, why? But Bolt, something to right at the way now. Something to right here. Look on them Bolt. You know say them don't look like if a true Bolt. Them face bad. Something in a something. Bolt, you know say if it is not true, so them pick the hand for you. Bolt, I think if it's so, the girl ya. God, this girl is so wicked. You spend so much of your running money to try to hear the banana from Chilani, and the girl can give you a jacket. In our work. Bolt, if it's so, can't be master. We are waiting for the result though. Again, if it is true.
Yeah, man, so them updates says that a tenant, it look like him and him landlord have a little fight and thing, a little quarrel, a war, and him left, him come back when the landlord asleep. Unalive the landlord, beat him in him head and strangle him, and then sell the blood and thing them the next day. You see me to the neighbors, them and the people around the place, him sell off the whole of the landlord goods them. Listen good, listen this.
The deceased man has since been identified as 56-year-old Roger Evans, whose life was taken sometime last Thursday. The police report stated that it was sometime around 2 or 3 a.m. Investigators were, however, not made aware of his fatality until later that day. Now, on the spot, news media understands that the prime suspect, who is currently in custody, held a yard sale with the now deceased Roger Evans' belongings, during which his body was discovered inside the home. A source close to On the Spot News Media stated that the suspect is a member of a prominent Jamaican family. Them no want to talk who, but eventually we are going to hear and figure out who is that brother there who is a member of a suspected prominent Jamaican family. So according to the St Andrew North Police, sometime around 12:30 a.m. the suspect and the landlord were involved in an argument. On the Spot News Media understands that the suspect reportedly waited until the now deceased man retired to bed before he allegedly kicked in his bedroom door. It is said that Evans was attacked and an electrical iron used to deliver the fatal blows to his head, inflicting several wounds. The body was reportedly knifed up to the face and visible marks suggesting that did choke him also. The police report stated that the body was then wrapped in a sheet. The police indicated that later Thursday morning, the suspect went to the nearby Charelton Road area where he advertised the deceased man's property, including his furniture, for sale. During the yard sale, where a number of persons visited and allegedly made purchases, the suspect was asked if there were any bedroom items for sale. The interested persons unsuspectedly visited the yard sale on invitation, and when someone gained access to the bedroom, they stumbled upon what was believed to be the body wrapped in a sheet. They left hastily and made a report to the police. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, I'm convinced say a whole heap of clean clothes, mad people a walk up and down on the road because now seeing Smaddy couldn't really carry out all of this. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. However, the matter was reported to the Grand Spain police, who conducted a search of the premises, and the lifeless body of Mr. Evans was found. Boy, may I tell you, that's really sad. Now we are going to talk about another police fatal knockings and clappings. Right now, since the start of the year, Indicom complaints right now. The squad of them are give them too much work. Them can't even get a chance to sit down and enjoy some of the AC, knock some domino and watch some TV in peace in them office, because every minute the squad of them lick down a criminal and them have to out there and investigate. Now the Independent Commission of Investigations, Indicom, is probing the fatal knockings and clappings of a man by the police over there in Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday night. The deceased man has since been identified by Indicom as a 24-year-old labourer identified as Alex Madden. He's said to be of a Kingston 11 address. The Indicom report suggests that sometime around 9 p.m, police personnel were on operation in the community of Bridgeport, Portmore, St. Catherine, when the man in question was accosted. It is said that he allegedly challenged the team of law enforcement officers with a gun, and the police took evasive action and slapped him away. Yeah, man. So the police stated that they seized a pistol affixed with a magazine containing 6 rounds of ammunition. It is said that the man was, however, assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, not in a bit to save him life, but more so for pronounce him, you know what. Now we don't know, say on the spot news media are going to make some checks into that and try to figure out who is that youth. Well, it has been revealed that the man in question is a known criminal element. Yeah, man. And he has since been identified as 24-year-old Alex Madden. He's said to be a former member of the Jamaica Defence Force, and he's also off 101 Milton Highway in Kingston 11. It is said that he was taken out in a hail of bullets by the police along Port Henderson side, so around to which part Rodney's arm there in a Port Henderson, St. Catherine, Tuesday night, as the Indicom report stated. Now, on the spot news media has also garnered information to suggest that Alex Madden was the main enforcer of the 440 Drive gang based in Waterhouse in the St. Andrew South Police Division. And it is said that he is linked with at least 3 incidents committed in furtherance of a feud for turf within the Samakan community. Yeah, man, so the gang war, I want to say, are going with the Samakan gang since November 2024. This criminal element here, Alex Madden, is said to be one of the top knockers and clappers and enforcers in that particular area. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough.
Yeah, man, one Kevin I get loud and aggressive about another point. And I can agree with that one. Yeah. Well, if people in Jamaica don't recognize Jamaican talent, but outsiders and foreign people do recognize our talent way more than the people in Jamaica.
We know and recognize our talent them in our country, because the people them out of our country recognize we talent them and take them from we. Them a take we talent them from we. So them a recognize we talent. Yo, I'm not put nobody in the box, bro. On the top of his screen, I want to complete the live goal. When the live goal complete, I put somebody in my box. I not put nobody in my box unless my live goal complete. I see Ramis come over here. I want to send Ramis lion and tiger and puss and dog and all of that. I want to beat Ramis when I want to done with him. So I want to come over here, come think so I throw everybody in the box when I want to name us. I want to name who was in a hat. Like, come on, bro. Hear me, I say, man. Footer hype. Big idiot footer hype. Big ball of close footer hype. Run back a man, footer hype. Love everybody, business, footer hype. You don't think there's somebody that will come for you? Eh? Why would you bring a man's story where you know because you're there around the man? You're there around the man and you see say man a careless brother. And you turn around footer hype and bring the man name to him woman and tell the man woman. Say him a fuck with Daima. You are a wicked friend. Friend like this, who need enemies, footer hype, you can't be nobody friend. And yourself, your friend them pay attention. Your friend them would have no footer hype. Say you are not a good person. Anyhow, footer hype did have the friend them, they pay attention. Look what him do to Vibes Cartel. Look what footer hype do to all I'm friend them. Eh? Foot I drag every friend who him ever pick up. Every man and woman who Foot I call friend, him drag them. You not pay attention. If you is an artist and you ask Foot I to play your music, stop. You waste your time. Foot I go come back, come tell people say you ask them to play your music. Foot I go come back, come tell people say me help him. Like him a DJ. You a DJ? You're a DJ, brother. Sometimes you see people them where you ask God to move, you're not gonna know say them a get moved. Dirty stinking Foot hype. And that's why you have to run where come a foreign, brother. Because some of the boy chat too much. I don't care living at the ghetto where I come from. Because some of the chat too much. You know would have done sooner 6 foot deep already. Because you don't chat too much, brother. I wanna go on like say you know some tough gangsters in the street. Brother, nothing no tough boy to no, bro. Foot hype, nothing no tough boy, yeah, bro. All you can have is some things where you not used to know about a man. Some 19 old and something. Eh? And I see him here.
The wheels of a truck hanging over this shop and bar is the first sign that something went wrong along the Orange Bay Main Road in Portland. It is not clear what led to the crash, but sometime after 10 a.m. Tuesday, this truck was traveling along the roadway when it flipped over and careened into the structure. Jennifer Edwards owns the bar and shop.
When I come, I saw the truck. It damaged the front of my bar and shop, and I have whole heap of appliances like TV damaged, music box, and many more things damaged inside. But based on all this truck stuck in there now, I can't get to see everything right now.
But the losses extend well beyond goods and appliances. The blood stains spotted on the seat of the truck are that of the driver of the unit. We understand he was rushed to hospital, but later succumbed to his injuries.
We, the members of the community, we try to do all that we could to save them, rescue them and take them out, but it was so sad that the driver, he was pronounced dead at the Anotta Bay Hospital.
Residents have been left traumatized by the incident.
Babal, I think my sister was here, because she always sit down at this place. I'm frightened. Because at the end of the day, I could have did stuff on the spot and I could have did now. I would have time for your talk now and I experience what go on. Because I come, I shock. Because I left the grill open and somebody could have come and watch all my TV on the front and sit there and get damaged.
Work crews worked until late into Tuesday afternoon to remove the wreckage and salvage the goods from the truck. Residents in the meantime are urging motorists to proceed with caution along the roadway.
They need for caution on the road. The vehicle might come around the corner, they not take time, especially the truck them when they come around the corner, this is the corner. Any people can come from school, there's a school up there, they can come from through there, so they come across the road, and anything can come and let them and protect. So my people cannot come and do this stuff. First all one people did this all today. I would have judgment out of it.
You know, it's crazy. I sit down here, so I'm a vlog and I tell the truth. How I see things on the ground. I'm telling you, enough mentally insane people there on the ground right now because they're not getting treated right. Mentally, they're not eating the right food. Whole heap of stress, whole heap of pressure, and money worries. So them people lose their mind. Some man say, nah, so I'm not gonna listen to this then again.
Our operations at Spanish Town Hospital were briefly disrupted Monday night after a man brandishing a knife and behaving erratically was shot by security personnel. Rashida Walker has the details.
What started as an innocent visit to the Spanish Town Hospital for psychiatric assistance took a dramatic and violent turn Monday night, leaving a man injured and raising concerns about mental health. But how did it all unfold? Jacqueline Ellis is the Chief Executive Officer of the Spanish Town Hospital.
At about 10:34, a gentleman presents at the entrance to the Accident and Emergency Department. He asked for a psychiatric nursing aid. And so the security officer would have asked him to sit under the tent while she went to retrieve such an individual.
And then things took a turn for the worse.
Within a few minutes, he came back and he began behaving impatient. And so he advanced at the security with a knife. At that time, King Alarm was doing their patrolling, as we have a contract with them as well to provide support to the team, and so they were alerted to the matter at hand, and they stopped and provided the assistance. Based on information received, they would have asked him on several occasions to put down the knife, but he continued to advance at them, and so they proceeded to shoot him.
Fortunately, the man survived the shooting and was rushed to the hospital's accident and emergency department, where he is receiving treatment for his injuries. However, mental health advocates believe these incidents highlight the growing mental health crisis in Jamaica. The authorities say they continue to work to uncover more about the man's background, including whether he is a registered patient of the hospital or has a documented history of psychiatric or mental health challenges. Rashida Walker for TVJ News.
Wickedness, the people them kill the money and throw him in him tank to rot it. So under them find him body. Area now.
Dead is 57-year-old Delroy Spencer from Meadsfield in the parish. His relatives say he was last seen alive on Thursday. They went in search of him after calls to his phone went unanswered. The police are investigating.
Me know my vibrations not lie to me, people. You know how it get bad and you know it get terrible? When they put out a wanted list, police put out the wanted list, and the first person on the list is actually a woman to blow. That shit F up my head. Me not telling a lie.
Now, the first person on that list is a female identified as Trisha Lee Campbell, and she's wanted for embezzlement. She frequents Newton Avenue, Ensom Acres, and the wider Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Now, the next criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Nicholas Williams, otherwise known as Pooh. Now, this criminal element here is wanted for a slew of gun-related charges to include shooting with intent. Now, this criminal element here frequents Premix Road and the wider Kentire community in Papine, St Andrew. Now, the next criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Zafan Swaby, otherwise known as Noah. And he's wanted for a fatal knockings and clappings that was committed in the Tafaris Gardens, same place in Augustown, the General Papine area. Now, he is most definitely wanted by the police. The police there, this brother here, now left him strap. So anytime you see him, make sure say you no call them. Don't approach him because he might knock it and clap it by you. Now, the next criminal element, last one presently on your screen, is the said one that I spoke about earlier in relation to the knockings and clappings of the youth known as Tommy Lee in Charelton Town. The police stated that he's a close associate of this wanted criminal element here, identified as Junior Carey, otherwise known as Whopper, who is wanted for that fatal knockings and clappings that took place on the community football grounds in Rockfort in the Kingston Eastern Police Division a few months ago, where quite a few get caught up and quite a few drop out. In that, I also covered that story, so if you missed that story, go watch it so you can get a full understanding of who Junior Carey, aka Whopper or Popskull, really is. And as I stated earlier, he's wanted for a slew of firearm-related charges to include some fatal knockings and clappings. He's also wanted for escaping police custody, as he is an escapee from the Port Royal police lockup. And he's also wanted for knockings and clappings with intent, well, quite a few of those, and the serious injuries of persons living in that particular community. Junior Carey is also known as an hired it, so he can be here, there, or anywhere. So anyone having any information surrounding the whereabouts of Junior Carey, aka Whopper, please alert the Eastern Kingston Police. Or if you not trust the Eastern Kingston Police, link up any other police where you may trust, or even link up the JDF man them. And if you still not trust no member of the security forces, link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger, any one of your choice, as long as they're like-minded vloggers. Give the information and we will most definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Still in the St. Catherine South Police Division, who remember this criminal element here presently on your screen, who I featured on this channel and told you all to be on the lookout for this criminal element here. We are going around and a broke people house in a passage fort in Portmore, St. Catherine. Well, guess what? The people them hold on upon him. And for those who watched that vlog, you would have remembered that On The Spot News Media stated that when them hold him, make sure you say get a few thumps, some kick, some lick under the short ribs, and a few slaps in the face. And of course, that was indeed administered to him. So here's a snippet of the video. I can't show the entire video on YouTube because you don't know, say, certain aspects of the video is definitely not YouTube worthy. But I'm going to show you a small snippet for showing say, yeah man, the people them hold on upon him and hand him over to the police after they had their way with him. So anyway, watch.
Me actually have a video full of all of the footage, everything what me want to show the people from 2 days ago. Even though I cut them clean and censor the content and cover up certain things, them still get restricted. So please people, just stay tuned for them videos just in case them get released. Alright, and definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave your feedback, like the video please, and tell a friend, please share. You know me, I say stay tuned for more reasoning with G Terror. No schooling, I'm outside.